Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Arena Draft where we are still into Lorwyn Eclipsed. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe. And with that over and said and done, let's head on into our pack 1, pick 1, where we have got an interesting pack, I would say, though. Figure of Fable, callback to Figure of Destiny might be something we're looking at, though I did just recently do a Kithkin deck, which didn't do too bad, though do I want to take that? Doesn't have to necessarily be in a Kithkin deck, though I guess ideally maybe green and white, but what else would there be? I guess I haven't done any elves. I could take the elf, but I think I will stay open for the time being. Maybe we can pivot into something else if the Kithkins doesn't really pan out. Okay, there's what, Bark of Doran, I don't think is what we're looking at. Dawn Blessed Pennant could be something. Maybe I could just take a Dawn Hand Eulogist, again, stay open. And maybe we can do some elves instead. I guess there's a Cinder Strike or a Requiting Hex. Additional cost, may blight, destroy target creature with mana value 2 or less, or you gain 2 life if the cost was paid. Guess I could actually take the removal, again stay maybe open with some black, could be white, black maybe. Okay, there's a Kithkin Advisor. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +X, where X is a number of Kithkin, so definitely Kithkin Matters deck. Again, am I going down the Kithkin route again? Don't know if that's really the most powerful. I think maybe like Wildvine Pummeler might be better. No, unless again I could take the Merfolk, might be okay. But I think I like the Pummeler, or I could take the Flame Braider now instead. I think I'll still take the Pummeler. Lava Leaper Elemental. All creatures have haste whenever is that. I can't remember the name. I think there's a few cards that kind of do that doubling mana, though. Is that worth taking? Because it's a mirrored effect, so your opponent also gets that effect. It's another Wary Farmer, which is, I suppose, okay. There's no, the elves doesn't really seem like it's coming back. Guess again, just take. Guess I could take Burning Curiosity, but I guess I'll take the Weary Farmer. Maybe Kithkins again is open. There's a Combat Trick, which I think I was lacking in the Kithkin deck that I did before. If you control a fairy and it has hexproof, if it's untapped. 5 mana 4/3 flying with sometimes with flash. Guess I could just take the green card. Draw a card. Yeah, let's stay open. Just go into some blue. Maybe we can kind of do something else. There's a fairy. I think I did the fairies my very first. No, my goblins the first time. So I don't think I've actually done anything with fairies. So I could take the Glamour Gifter now. There's a Combat Trick, also 2-drop. Again, there's nothing else really in that pack what I'm looking at wanting to take. So again, trying to stay open. Okay, Another wild vine pummeler, or could now go into red for some elemental stuff. It's a okay 4-drop which creates a treasure. Don't think I want the Ever Shrike's Gift. Yeah, again, I think that's going to stay open with my colours. Go with the red. When a creature dies, if it had a counter on it, return it to the battlefield. So a little bit like, oh, I can't remember the -1/-1 counter. Persist is like persist, but not. Do you want to take that now or stay open with a blue green 4-drop, which isn't that great? Sure. Okay, maybe I'll take the Blossom Bind. So this is my pack. So yeah, I don't think maybe the Kithkin is working though. I suppose I could still have these for green. Not really Kithkin matters stuff. Might not be in black then. So yeah, I think I'll take the Blossom Bind here. There's the elf. Came back around. Which, again, do I want to try and think about or go with white? Guess I could take the... I think maybe take the green 2-drop. There's another fairy. Actually, maybe I should take the Foraging Wickamore now at this point. Another one? Sure. And Aquatex Defense is probably not going to here now. So what have we got now? An Abigail. Not too bad. Guess it could kill something if... So it loses all abilities. So it doesn't reduce its power though. Is that what I want here? So I guess you could put it on like a pummeler maybe and get in with flying, or try and stop opponent's creatures from kind of triggered ability, or not triggered, activated abilities. Sure. The Lockmare and a Talk, which I don't think is what we're looking at. Lockmare does remove a counter, draw a card, remove 2, put a stun counter. Like, sure, seems fine. Okay, need to probably settle on what I'm trying to do. So maybe could be some Sultai maybe, and if I did Sultai, I guess these would still fit. So I think I'll take the Lockmare, some draw. Evolving Wilds. I don't think this Eulogist is doing anything now. This feels like quite a messy draft. Must be blocked if able when this creature attacks another target elf. Could just still try and go with elves. It's a 3-drop. So maybe if I take out these Kithkins and try and push some elf stuff. Grub's Command. Shapeshifter, target creature gets +3, -3. And loses all creature types. Guess it's okay removal. What else are we looking at? Nothing. I guess maybe the Unforgiving Aim might wheel. Okay, maybe another Glamour might. Or Scarblade's Malice might be okay as a combat trick. There is an elf, and it enters another target creature you control gains persist, and you can remove any number of counters. I guess if I've got some white as well. 2 mana 2/2 with flash that can give persist. Sure, maybe we can just do some 4-color stuff. And Tree Folk Cleric. Could take another Pummeler, or maybe just a Prismatic Undercurrents to try and do some vivid things. Sure. There's a Kithkin card I would like to have had in my Kithkin deck. Okay, what have we got? A Lifelink 2/2 or a Moonglove Extractor. So there's a little bit of elf stuff coming around now. I think I'm just going to take... I guess I'll take I'll take the 2/2. I take... Debating. Okay, there's another elf. Okay, so maybe we get a few elves coming around this way. And unexpected assistance, probably fine now. So I guess this Reese probably isn't really going to be what we're looking at here. Do I want this as a 3/3? Guess I'll just take another Pummeler. Don't think gonna be that, but might not have any other combat tricks or removal, so yeah, that's not too bad. That came back around. Okay, Steam Vents, Shine Striker. Oh, there's the Elf Warrior, which I nearly took in pack 1. Which I probably should have taken in my other packs. So maybe I want to take this one now. Maybe we can try and really kind of push the elf theme in this pack instead of the Shine Striker. So what else is there? Again, Unforgiving Aim. Didn't come back around last time. Dawnhand Eulogist, again, I think did sort of wheel. So I think that one might possibly. There's a fairy there. I guess I want to take maybe the Bog Slither's Embrace. The Unwelcome Sprite might wheel. So I think I'll take some removal as I don't have much of it. Blight Rot now is probably an okay one. There's another elf there. That might wheel also. What's this one? The target creature. Oh, is that? Sure. The Divine Brawler. Well, that was a late pickup as well, wasn't it? I think. So that might wheel. So let's just take some removal. Changeling now might be okay. Another Blight Rot. So I guess I'm keeping this Hex now. Or do I want like a Voracious Tome Skimmer even? There is quite a few enchantments in the format, so I think I'll take the Chomping Changeling. Okay, it's quite a lot of elves now. What's this one? 4 mana, trample, this gets +1 for each creature you control, each creature card in your graveyard. That might be okay. Though not quite good as an early card, but I'll take the uncommon. Blossoming Defense might be pretty good over the Changeling. Yeah, I think that's probably then better than the Gilt Leaf because it's cheaper. Yeah, Changeling Wayfind is probably not, obviously not going to come around this way, but maybe there's some others. Okay, maybe I want Tend the Sprigs if I'm trying to go 3 colours. Though Shimmer Creep might be okay for 3. Sure. The Blossom Bind. Okay, I'll take the Wayfinder this time now as we're trying to go 3 colours. There's the Dawnhand Eulogist, which came back again. And Shimmer Wild's Growth. I guess I didn't pick up one. Do I want to either take a land cycler? Guess I got vivid, so I might as well take that. Then I don't think I will be any of these ones, and probably not going to be the flaring cinder. Not quite the deck I was wanting to build, but missing definitely some pieces here, and obviously want to be 17 lands, so that's cut out quite a few cards. Creature. Okay, so I probably don't want 2 pummelers. Maybe I'm not doing a shimmer creep actually in the end. Do I want prismatic undercurrents instead of the shimmer wilds, or do I want to get rid of the prismatic undercurrents? I'm not really proper vivid, so might not want that one and keep the shimmer wilds growth for some fixing. Scarblade's Malice. Do I want that one? Guess I might not want that. Probably don't want the Moon Glove Extractor, as I've got some draw from the Lockmare. I do have some additional blight as well. And one more. Actually, maybe you can get away with, I think if I get away with 16 with Shimmer Wild's growth and Changeling. Or I could just get rid of the Shimmer Wild's growth. Because I have Changeling and the Foraging Wickermore. Because I guess I'm really using the enchantment, the Shimmer Wilds, more for fixing instead of ramp. Really kind of wanted the, I think it's called Morkant's Eyes, that enchantment, which you can create 2/2s. Like, that was the one card I think I would love to have had for this deck. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want the Reese. Not for white for sure. Do I want to splash this? Would only be leveling up for green. But honestly, that might be okay. Like 3, you get up to 6. This is 7/8. That has protection basically from everything from your opponent. I think that might be splashable, honestly. It might be worth it. So then what would I take out? Glamour Gifter, maybe? Or maybe one of these 4-drops. Or maybe just the big pummeler and keep the curve a bit lower. Yeah, maybe actually take out the pummeler, as strange as it sounds, and keep like kind of the evasive flyers instead. Because how many fairies have I actually got then? 2 fairies and 3 shapeshifters. So maybe the illusion spinners might not be worth putting in. And having like a vivid, like the shimmer creep maybe. Or adding in the pummeler back again. I think I want the flying instead. I think I'll just leave it like that. And yeah, I think the mana base is going to be pretty sketchy here with no fixing. So what does it suggest? 5, 5, 7. So I'm assuming 6, 6. Yeah, I think like I'm tempted to go 6, 6, 5 because of the green with the Kithkin, the double green for the Moon Vigil adherence, and maybe actually the blue. Don't think I'd want to go 4 blue, so it'd either be like this, but I think 5, 6, 6 is what I'm looking at. Changeling, Wayfinder, can find something. The prismatic undercurrents. Yeah, I think we'll still kind of tempted to add in maybe a Shimmer Wilds growth. But I think we will leave it like that and just give that a go. And maybe if we don't do so well because of the issue with fixing, then maybe I'll come back and add in like the Shimmer Wilds growth. But yeah, not looking too good, I think, with the mana base. But anyway, let's head on into our first game and see how the deck does. Okay, here we are with our first game and our Sultai elf type thing. Well, no green source, but I suppose it's fine. This is a little bit annoying because you can't target itself, and I can't cast the Abigail either. But I think this might just be a 1-2 flash on turn 2 possibly. So hopefully we can draw something a bit more impactful. I guess Swamp might be okay. That's what are they naming? Kithkin or Elf? Elf. Everyone's well. Wish I'd played the this now, so could have played that on turn 2. This says enters up to 1 other target loses all abilities, so I can still just play it as a 1-1 maybe. So yeah, maybe actually the Abigail is probably the weakest card in the deck. So if I don't do too well, then maybe actually I need to add in a different card. Wow, really unfortunate now that is. Let's see what they're going to do is 4-2 with reach, sure. Yep. Well, I guess we are trading a 1-1 for a 4-4 or 4-2 essentially then. Still trades, but at least get some lifelink in it. Oh, it's got first strike. Forgot that it had first strike. So what are we looking for? Well, no green source, but I guess that's also fine. Again, spinners, I suppose, at end of their turn, maybe. And just try and attack with the flyers, but a little bit awkward not having a green source. So good thing well, I think, did I reduce the green? I think I actually put one green source as well. Hey, there's a green source. Okay, well, probably still another one, sure. Guess I can blight maybe onto it. I have a feeling they're probably going to stay back, so let's just double spell. Lost him in defense and chomping changeling. So what do I want to blight onto, unless I just pay the additional 3 at this point? Mist Meadow cancel. Okay, so I probably want to kill the archer. Unless I can put a stun counter on it, maybe. And then attack. That might be better. So then at end step I can level up this, make it a 2-3. Hopefully I don't have any discard. But with the Bog Slither and the Lockmare, hopefully I can get in for the win, especially with the Flyer and the Menace creature. Okay, so they are going to do that, sure. And they've got like a punch or something now. Okay, they've got a champion of the perfect, sure. Unexpected assistance. Okay, so they are just dead then, because this has got menace and they can't block that, so they're just dead then, aren't they? So, but we'll blight one and then kill there, blight there. It goes back to their hand, and then I can just stun them. A little bit awkward there with the mana situation, so maybe I do need to kind of go back and look at the mana. So maybe I'll just have another quick look just to see exactly what would be better to optimize the deck, even though I did win that game. Though I do like the Abigail, for example, like when you do a champion, you can champion, I guess, that creature, and then they can never then get the exiled card back. But double black maybe is a little bit awkward. Maybe actually I can go down a blue and add a green instead. Because what was it? I think I actually drew 3 or 4 islands that last game? Anyway. I guess blue is my least needed colour. I don't have anything else I want to replace or reduce the blue, so let's just do that and go on to the next game, and hopefully we can not get mana screwed in the next game. So let's head on to game number 2. Okay, let's see what the hand is like. Still no green, but I do have a Wickamore, foraging Wickamore to, I guess, filter, and also being on the draw, I suppose it's a keep. But green source off the top would have been good. So I guess I'll play the black again and hopefully we can draw the green source. Still no green source. I think, did I change my green? I thought I took an island and added in a forest, so is that 2 of 4 islands in the deck? Can't remember now. That's a good combo there with the peddler, looting away stuff they don't need. So I guess I wanted to play my creek wood safeguard out, as I do technically have an elf in the graveyard. Try and get that one up as quickly as possible. And again, if I draw a green source, I can probably Fable and Creekwood. Okay. Could technically attack, flash out the Glamour Gifter, but don't think that's worth trading. So yeah, let's just try and get the... Oh, I do, of course, I forgot my foraging Wickamore can filter, but do I hold up Blossoming Defense? I guess I'll still just do figure. Instead of holding up Blossoming Defense. So what do they do? Discarded in Aquatex defenses, sure. So, okay, maybe they're missing either more land or creatures, because I presume, well, I guess they're not going to be attacking with the peddler with my board state currently. Okay, they discarded a Reese the Evermore, sure. So maybe they're looking for lands? Looks like it. Okay. Okay, so I think I do attack, because then maybe I can Glamour Gifter something, unless I do... Yeah, I think I attack with all, actually. See what they want to do. So they block with the Fable. Again, I'll Glamour Gifter the Fable. They could have a 4-mana Convoke, possibly. So they've got their own Glamourite, sure. They would untap something, maybe. There, 2-3, sure. Okay, so do I want to kill the Glamourite or the Silvergill? I guess I'll just kill the Silvergill. And I will actually get out the Lochmere as well. Just so I've got some more board presence. So I can maybe start drawing cards. Because I don't think I'll be putting stun counters on the peddler, though you obviously do get to attack now, which is fine. Though if they do attack with the peddler, I would have probably put a stun counter. Okay, so let's draw. Maybe we can hit a green. We do hit a green. Well, at least I don't have to filter it with the Wickamore anymore. So I can level up once. Do I want to attack with my 4/4? Think I don't. So I can remove a counter to draw a card that become a 3/4. I don't think I'm going to attack this turn. They've clearly got something. What's this one? Can't see. Disruptive currents. Flash convoke when it enters, return up to one other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Sure. I don't think I'm going to Blossom Defense something of mine. If they do target mine, I'm going to target. Okay, maybe I do save it now, but it's probably not worth it. Sure. Guess I might actually stun the current, the disruptive currents. Okay, that one I might, depending on what we do. Okay, they're giving that flying, sure. Yep, okay, so let's put a stun counter on that one then. And another green source. So I can make this 2, 3. I suppose I just need to cast this again. Okay, I guess at this point I'm probably, well, I guess it would only trade for a 3/3. So I guess I don't attack unless I can Blossom Defense. Give it +2/+2, sure. So yeah, maybe if they multi-block, then I might Blossom it. Okay, they're just going to take 4 instead, sure. I kind of have a feeling that they might have a, is it like a passivism in their future? So maybe you need to hold up the Blossoming Defense for something like that. Okay, well, let's level up this. Blossom Bind. Okay, that's pretty good on the Disruptor. Do I want to attack first? This is 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can actually activate. I need 3 green, so I wouldn't be able to hold that Blossoming Defense. So I guess I do this actually. There's 8, 9, 10, 11 coming in. So then the question is now, do I Blossom Defense? I give it +2/+2. And that would be 6, so 3, 4, 5, so it'd be... Well, let's go for it. So even with Pump, I guess, not sure what there is in blue and white, so they shouldn't be able to do anything with me now. So it should actually have protection from anything that they try and kill it with, as far as my understanding is with the protection. So 3, 2, 2 short. Then a 6. So I guess they need the Wrath. I'm not sure, I'm assuming there is some Wraths in the format. But yeah, that's not going to do it either, unfortunately. So they need... I guess they can't attack, so they still have enough damage on the backswing. So a little bit of a risky play. Just needed that one extra forest, I think, but again, 3 of my 4 islands, I'm sure I changed a bit anyway, was able to get there in the end with the full level up, which I wasn't expecting, but anyway, let's go on to the next game. Okay, here we are for our 3rd game of the draft. Oof. I think I keep, but I need 1 land, any land basically. I think is but obviously double green is a little bit awkward, but turn 2 Lockmare, and then hopefully can draw. Yeah, I still Lockmare because if I'm not drawing a land, I need to draw a card off of the mare to find the land. So they've got the passivism, which I can't remember what it's called. No. Oh, Merfolks, sure. Hey, there's a green source. Okay, well, I will... the question is if I want to attack or not, or if I'm just going to get the changeling down. Guess I wouldn't be blocking with a Lockmare, so I guess I'll attack and see what they do. Sure. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do, I think, is kill that. So honestly, it's probably not that bad because again, I'm probably Wayfarer next turn. And I don't need to gain the life, so I'm not going to blight this turn. Peddler, yep. Yeah, well, I need to get lands, so let us. And honestly, do I get a... No, I don't need a second forest. I just need to get a swamp here, just in case my Wickermore gets killed. So another blue-white deck. I think, was it Merfolk last time? I can't remember. Okay, so I might need to kill then the Sky Swimmer. I can combine, maybe I need to bind the Peddler. Okay, so if I attack with this, I can remove 2. So yeah, let's Lockmare again. Okay, they're not going to do anything like that. Do I want to draw? Don't think so. I think I might just want to kill the Sky Swimmer. Actually, I probably should have, because I haven't drawn a land, have I? So, yeah, I think actually I probably missed point of damage. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered by the looks of things too much. So Moon Vigil would only be a 4, and another one, okay. Yep. Well, I think I want to draw again. Okay, there's another land. And I guess the question is, do I want to now get my Fable down? Is that the way I'm going to win this? I think I might need to kill one of their flyers. Yeah. Oh, have they got a counter? The 2 mana blight or 3 mana the cancel. So if they did, I guess they'd have to put it on one of their 2/2s because the Blossom Bind stops counters being put onto it. Okay. That just happens. So if they've got that, maybe I don't want to play the Fable. I might just pass. So yeah, they've definitely got a counter in hand for sure. Glamour Gifter. I think I might have to hold up the tap ability, so which is 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So actually I might hold up. I suppose I can still attack. Yeah. Because the Lockmare is instant speed activation. Well, let's cast this. See what they do with it. But yeah, they've clearly got a counter. Yep, there it is. I think I want to stun the Marrow. Island, sure. And again, I will cast out my Moon Vigil. Now a 6/6 Trampler, and they might even get bigger next turn. Yeah, there we go. Well, I thought I was going to get a bit swarmed there with the double Marrow, so a little bit lucky there. I guess killing one of them was probably the right call there. A little bit hesitant on some of the plays I made, but ultimately got there in the end. So anyway, let's go on to the next one. Okay, we are into our fourth game, and opponent is first. I've got a 2-drop, 4-drop, but all of my colours. Creekwood, Safeguard not looking too great here, but I guess I keep, and I guess I'll play out the forest. Okay, another Merfolk deck. Well, I guess I am killing that as they're tapped out. So that was a 3 blue-white decks. So it's like a nothing. Whoa, okay. Interesting. 4 mana Lurker, sure. Surveils, yep. So the question is, do I want to attack or just play a Chitinous Graspling? I guess I'm just going to Graspling and pass, because I don't really want to use a Blossoming Defense as a combat trick to trade with the Lurker. Like next turn, I can probably hold it up. Oof, okay, yeah, well, definitely need to kill that. And they've got, yeah, that back. Okay, so if I attack with the Chitinous, they probably block here. Or they'd actually probably block with the Shore Lurker. Well, I guess I'm playing. Yeah, I guess I don't need to pay, but yeah, I probably still want to hold up my Blossoming Defense. And I probably then want to hold up, yeah, Unexpected Assistance as well at end step. A little bit awkward, but I think I just have to take the hit, unfortunately, at this point. The Chitinous Graspling being blue is pretty clutch for me to be able to cast the Assistance. Looks like they've got a, yeah. What is with these Merfolk decks? Everyone's just playing Merfolks. Draw 3, discard. Don't honestly need another forest, so this is instant. Actually, I probably should have discarded the Changeling because of the safe right, but I guess I'll Knockmare, but not having a second blue is a little bit awkward. And I think I need to hold up maybe Nameless Inversion and try and like ambush one of their flyers by killing the Duelist. Obviously, I'm assuming they're only going to attack with the Lurker. So I'm going to block first, I think. So then I can maybe still Blossom Defense, possibly, if need be. And a 5/6, okay. Okay, so I probably need to hold up 3 mana. So let's draw. No, I need double. Ah, so awkward, isn't it? I think I still need to draw and hope to hit. But maybe I just... yeah, tough. I feel like I need to draw, but I think I want to hold up maybe the stun on the dappled celebrant. I think so, yeah. I think I'm just going to pass here now. Of course, at the tribal, the inversion is a changeling, so that's now going to start taking the counters off my Creekwood. So maybe cut past in the chomping changeling. I suppose it, even though there's no targets, I guess it still gives this a creature +1, sure. Another forest, not what I was looking for. So let us... so I don't think they would multi-block, but I guess just in case, might as well attack with my mare. Though it looks like they've got something else in hand. So I could have a fairy flash, possibly. Let's see what they do. Well, I'm going to probably draw anyway, so try and hit another blue source. We've got a Wickamore, sure, that kind of helps a little bit. And I think so, because I want to... well, I guess I haven't played a land, so I guess I can Moon Vigil and still hold up Blossoming Defense. Maybe they've got... no, I was going to say maybe they've got the counter. It doesn't look like it. An island. Well, that's Wickamore. Give the Vigil a bit of extra punt. Okay, that's a pretty good one. That's a nice one. And I guess I still don't want to trade a 3/3 for 2 creatures. So yeah, maybe next turn I can start attacking with the safe right. Well, it does have trample. So still taking 4 damage off that. It's a little bit strange. They got a fight spell, key page, sure. Well, now that makes a bit more sense. But obviously they didn't get whatever they were looking for. Wow, is that 3 wins against blue-white? And every time I think it's always been a bit scary at the start, but I guess I've just eventually been able to draw them or just had better creatures on the board. But anyway, not going to complain. So that's now 5 wins to 0 losses, is that? So 4 wins to 0 losses. Well, it's going pretty good for this unexpectedly loose deck, Sultai deck. But anyway, let's go on to the next one. Okay, here we are for our 5th game, and I am on the play with some removal, missing a green source, and obviously 2 of my 4 islands, of course. So, but I guess all I'm looking for is at least another land. Okay, do I want to kill that now? I guess I'll just wait, as this is an instant. And Might as well kill it, as I do have another removal and I have nothing. Okay. Okay, yay for third of the fourth island. But I do at least have a castable card next turn. Hey, there we go. There's a forest. Marine mill land. Unexpected and a land. Sure. Familiar speaker. What are they going to search up? A slumbering walker, sure. Well, that comes in with 2. So it's not quite enough, is it? That's quite unfortunate because the blight rot isn't actually going to kill it. Guess I don't really want to block because then they'll just remove a counter and get it back, so there's no point, I suppose, in attacking. So there's a 2/5 and that just puts 4 on it. Like, they might not remove, well, I guess they do actually have something in there, so I guess they will immediately remove it. Oh yeah, but this slumbering walker I don't think is going to be something I can probably beat unless I get to block it and use 2 removal spells on it. Well, not 2 removal spells, a combat trick and a removal spell. I guess I'll blight rot, see if it does if they have anything. Oh gosh, that was a bit lucky, and they're not having anything, unless I've got more recursion. Okay, just got a 5/6 convoke. Well, hopefully I don't draw another land. Okay, Fable, figure of Fable. Well, I guess I cast it. Though a little bit awkward that with only 1 forest at the moment. Looks like they're going to tap it down, so no attacks for me. 5, 6, 7. Sure. Glamour Gifter. Sure, that's fine. Can level up that because the base power toughness, so that's actually not going to do anything. So even if I level up, I think it still just becomes a 4/4. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Honestly, they might just tap down again. No. Okay, so I guess I can flash in this, make that a 4/4, can block here, maybe trade here like this. It's not great, but maybe their hand is a second slumbering walker. Yep. Ah, gosh, this is so awkward. Like, what? I've got 7 forests in the deck. But 2 slumbering walkers is pretty hard to beat here, I think, and only having 1 forest. So Can't even level up to the next, whatever you want to kind of call it, the next level on the Fable. This is probably where I mill 3 forests. No? Okay. Well, I guess I need to get this out anyway. There goes my Lockmare. Liminal Hold, sure. Right after I play a top chomping changeling as well. I wasn't too sure if maybe they were going to tap something down. Okay, I can make that now, what, 4, 5? Okay, so tap that down, yeah. Wow, that was super awkward. The land situation there, that was, I think, really unfortunate. Just drawing 3 of my 4 islands and only 2 of 7 forests. But I knew that the mana base for this was going to be pretty sketchy. Maybe I do need to add in the Shimmer Wilds growth. Again, foraging, my 2 foraging Wickermores as well. Didn't see any of them. Yeah, I think I just got unlucky there, so I think I'll just run it back and put it down to some variants, and again, just hope that we can draw manas a bit better next time. Okay, well, Magic telling me, here you go, here's all of your forests, but you don't get any black instead. Super awkward. 1 black source would be good. Well, I think I'm just going to keep it being on the play and hope that I just draw a swamp in time. Obviously the Creekwood not doing too much here, but still 2 mana 2/2, I suppose. That can eventually get a bit bigger. Okay, do I just want to glutton or just... I think I just... Well, let's attack, see what they do first. They might not want to because of it keeping around, but okay, well, apparently they are no fear, and a Blossom Bind's actually pretty good against the Glutton, I would say. Can maybe bind something and stop them from putting counters. I guess I could put counters on what, I suppose, is the question. I guess I just Blossom Bind the Glutton, because then if they want to use it, they're going to have to use it now because it's going to tap it down. So they put it on itself. Well, I'm happy to trade a 2/2 for a 3/2. They discarded a Warren Torchmaster, so maybe they were looking for lands. They get a 2nd mountain into a Flame Chain Mauler. Sure. Must be block disabled, and then whenever this creature attacks, another gets +2/+1, sure. Could have some burn, I guess, in hand, or at least some removal. They've not wanted to at the moment. Rhyme Speaker. And Temporal Cleansing, so back to hand, is that right? Or is it second? Yeah, that's fine. Chitinous Grasping. Well, I think I probably need to kill maybe this at this point. Not sure why I actually attacked. Don't think I really needed to. No, they're not even attacking. Okay, so they could have, I guess, counter. Or the 2/2 flash. Ashling's Command. Nice. Well, doesn't look like I'll be winning this one. Interesting that they... Okay, maybe they've got a second one in their hand. Okay, I've got to feed the flames, sure. So I'm just dead, so yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that was a pretty disgusting draw from the opponent. Yeah, I don't think I was going to be winning that, even if I'd maybe mulliganed. But anyway, let's go on to the next. Okay, here we are for our next game. Hopefully we actually get one more win. That would be nice, considering we have had 2 losses in a row now, and this is not a great hand at all. Oh, come on, deck. Where's my green? Though I suppose it's not really needed for this hand. But I guess I'll just get rid of the Abigail, keep the removal. Or do I bottom an island? Actually, maybe it's an island, because I can cast Lockmare, draw a card if need be, and then I've also got a Brace, which I can then put a... So yeah, maybe it's actually just the island, and hopefully I draw... Actually, I think I would... Well, I guess I'll play Swamp, but I was thinking, if I do, I need... would I play this on turn 2? I'm not too sure. Suppose I can target my own Lockmare once all its counters are off, maybe. Let's get the Lockmare down, because if I don't draw a land, I'm probably going to have to draw with it. Wickermore. I think it's probably still worth drawing, I would say, because I still want to hit my lands. There we go. Not a forest, but not going to complain. Eclipsed Kithkin. Yep. Again, still looking for lands. Hey, there we go. See what they do. And I think I will still draw another forest, sure. So next time I can probably just blight and kill something and put the counter on the Knockmare again. So 4 mana. So I guess they're more go wide Kithkin possibly. They are in green, so they could have some big green creatures that I might need to keep the Embrace for. Crossroads Watcher. Could attack with the Lockmare again, see what they do. They might double block, but I doubt it. And a Glamour Gifter, sure. Well, I guess I hold up my Glamour Gifter and removal. Don't need to cast. Oh no, I can't Glamour Gifter, can I? But I guess holding up the removal. So yeah, I need a second blue would be good. Though actually, no, I can Glamour Gifter because of the Wickamore. So I can. And then I can also hold up Inversion if need be as well. They could have. I guess it makes them use it. They could have Blossoming Defense. Nope, okay. Nice, says the opponent. Well, now I suppose I get to attack with both. And Forest and my own Eulogist. And it should trigger because I've got, there you go, so down to 6. So I milled a Wayfinder, Vine, Brawl and Changeling, sure. So the menace on this is going to be pretty good, so that's like 4 damage there, 8, 9. That's still fine. Okay, they're obviously gaining some life now. This is 2 to sacrifice, sure. Alright, no blocks, I don't think. There's no point in blocking. A little bit strange. So that's the menace here. So 1, 2, 3, ahead of another creature. But they could actually have destroy attacking creature maybe. Well, let's do this at least. Unless they've got, again, they've got a combat trick possibly that they're wanting to use. No. Change their mind. Question is, if they don't block, do I still go for the glyph gifter? No. They're not going to. Well, sure. And I guess I can just, like, I don't really want to kill their 2-1 and a 1-1. Tempted to just make my Dawnhand Eulogist or maybe with the Lockmare because of the menace on there, so I'm just gonna, I kind of want to hold that first, so I'm just gonna put it onto my 3-3 I think instead. So I think the embrace is still good because of the Lockmare. Then I can do unexpected assistance at end step. That's fine. So what did they have in? What have they got in their hand then for them to attack with the Kithkin? I'll block with the Abigail this turn if they attack again. Sure. Okay, so kill. That's 3, 4, 5. Well, no, I've got that's 7 in the air, so that's just lethal, isn't it? Toughness and it's awkward. It doesn't lose anything. It just becomes a 4/4. So nice. So yeah, obviously they had the thought weft charge they were trying to get with me, but yeah, with 22 life, just taking 2 damage, there's I'm not going to be blocking for sure. Anyway, glad to get another win. So anything after this, actually, I'm just pretty happy with. So yeah, let's just head on to the next and see if we can get, well, anything beyond the 5 wins. So let's go on to the next. Okay, here we are back with our Sultai elf stuff going on. Another interesting hand. Like all I need actually is 1 land, and this hand could be okay. Might be a bit risky, but being on the draw, I think I keep. Obviously, this would have been better if it was a black source, but there's the second green. So this one again, it's whenever one of more permanent cards I'll put in the graveyard, sure. Iron Shield Elf is good because now they could just discard to put something in the graveyard. So it's when one opponent I'll put into your grave from anywhere, so that I guess they have to discard basically. Well, yeah. Okay, this is a very, very good start from the opponent. Wow, okay. Well, let's Wayfinder get a... I think I'm going to get another forest. Wow, yeah, it's 4, 7, 8 damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, opponent. Okay. Yeah. What a curve. Like, there's just no way that you're going to have like this every single turn, but that's pretty crazy from the opponent, I think. Surveil, blossoming defense. Sure, but it's probably not going to do anything at this stage. Like if they've got another elf in hand, as they naturally do. And then just swing it with everything, don't you? You should absolutely do everything. Like I'll level this up, but I am pretty much dead here, I would say. Lots of chumping, so block there. This doesn't do anything. I guess do that. Take 5, so yeah. think if they hadn't had another elf, then maybe I would be okay. They would still be a very hard struggle. And yeah, I'm not going to bother drawing. Oh, they've just got a Marilyn anyway, so let's just concede, because I'm absolutely not winning that. That was brutal. Okay. Now that's the deck I kind of want to build, but or that I would like to have had for this with my kind of Sultai stuff, but no complaints from the opponent or the deck. Yeah, the opponent did very good there. Couldn't have drawn any better, no doubt. But anyway, here is my Sultai deck, and glad to have gotten as far along with the draft as I did, even with my ridiculously awkward forest draws. Even if I did change it and go up another time, I did go up and adjust it earlier on and still had some strange draws. But anyway, that was the deck. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.